yesterday I was presenting for a comedy show in the Apollo Theater in New York, and I had the chance to speak to all the comedians. And interesting, when I asked them like, what is one advice you would give the audience, or like an upcoming comedian or somebody who's trying to, get into the creative world industry, what advice would you give them? And all of them, they said, do not give a F. And this is something I had to learn the hard way, I feel like for me, I was like born and raised in Germany, and Germans can be very like small-minded. Everything have to be in a specific order. So if you're trying to step outside of this order, like doing something like modeling, acting, something creative, you already been looked at a certain type of way. And I feel like sometimes when you go out in the world, it even like puts a little bit like you put a limit on yourself, because you grew up that way. You grew up to believe only in that much. But once you realize that it's possible, this is possible, when you step out of the mind and you are able to do something despite the fear, despite the judgment, and just ready to fail, then you realize that actually everything is possible. So when I was talking to them yesterday, I was feeling their messages in my heart, because I can remember back, like I would be so afraid, I was so afraid. Even like my first model job, I was just like, I was so much in my mind. And for the first like 3 years probably of modeling, I was like trying to like please everybody, but you gotta get to a stage where you really like, you're unconditionally, authentically yourself. And I feel like that's when you really make a difference, because it's not, what you achieve, it's about like whatever you do, how you do it, with the energy behind it. Certain things I'm good at because I do it in a flow stage, So if you hear this, like, especially if you want to move cities or something like that, just go for it. Just go for it. Have fun.